Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam or xJawz, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some awesome grenade spots on the map firing range, which I think will be really helpful for you guys. But before I actually get into the video, I want to address something really quick here. Two things. Basically, recently, Wings of Redemption and Woody's Gamertag have started showing grenade spots and lines of sight. Woody was just doing some grenade spots, and Wings was doing both lines of sight and grenade spots. So the two things I want to say are, number one, about 20 or 30 people messaged me the day he put up his first lines of sight video and told me that he copied me and were like trying to get him in trouble with me or something like that, saying that, you know, it's a bad thing. And what I want to say is that my thing that I did way back in Modern Warfare 2 lines of sight video and his thing that he's doing now are totally different. And what makes them totally different is the fact that he's showing different spots. And that's what I want to really emphasize with this video here, is that as long as you're, using different spots, it's perfectly fine to show a video where you're showing grenade spots or lines of sight, because of the fact that you're covering more ground. So in Wings of Redemption's video for firing range, he showed a couple grenade spots, which are pretty helpful. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys some grenade spots that he didn't show you that I find really helpful. And then instead of you guys just having the knowledge that he showed you or just having the knowledge that I showed you, now you can combine the knowledge of both videos and know twice as many good grenade spots. So the same thing applies to lines of sight and videos by any other YouTubers. So not only am I going to do them, but I encourage any other smaller YouTubers to show awesome grenade spots that me and Wings and Woody didn't show, and any other YouTubers who didn't show. As long as you're making original stuff that isn't what somebody else did, showing the exact same spot, I think it's really awesome, and I would encourage, again, everyone to do it. So this first grenade spot that I'd like to show you guys is for killing someone off of the A flag if you are in the tin building over the B flag. Holding down both A and B simultaneously is probably the best flag combination to have on firing range, so often you'll find yourself in situations where you're trying to defend the B flag from the center building, and you're going to need to kill somebody who tries to capture the A flag. So when throwing this grenade over the crow's nest, there's a couple things you need to know. The first thing is that you're going to want to stay to the right side of this window right here. The next thing you're going to want to do is look not straight up, but I'd say about 70 to 80% upwards. And then the third thing you're going to want to do is align yourself with the A flag so that the grenade lands almost directly on the center of it. And in this example, I threw it a little bit too much to the right, but it would still kill the person, and that's typically what you'll find in this grenade spot. So this next grenade spot I'm going to show you guys is really useful for pretty much any game mode on firing range. You'll often find yourself in situations where somebody will be sitting in the top of the wood building behind the sandbags, and that is a really hard spot for you to get someone out of. As you just saw there, it's really difficult to shoot that person or throw a grenade at that person. What instead I always do is use this grenade right here. What I'm going to do is line up with this window and sort of align my crosshairs a little bit above the top of the window. It might look as though you're going to actually hit the window, but if you do it correctly, you'll glide right through the window. And what you also want to make sure that you do, and I assure you this is imperative to hitting the grenade, is move backward and then forward, and as soon as you hit the front of that window, then you're going to release the grenade. If you don't do that, what will happen is the grenade will actually not make it over the sandbags, and it'll just explode in the front of the building, doing absolutely nothing. This next grenade spot that I'm going to show you guys is also used for killing someone in the top of the wooden building who is behind the sandbags. What you're going to want to do is line up your crosshairs a little bit to the left of the back left tire of this truck that is in the center building. As long as you remember that, you should be good, because it's relatively easy to hit with a frag grenade. It's slightly harder to do with the Semtex, but as shown right there, I was able to do it just fine. If you don't throw it to the left, of that tire, what you're going to end up doing is hitting the crow's nest, and it won't be a very successful grenade, obviously. This next grenade spot is another terrific one for killing someone in the top of the wooden building behind the sandbags. So all you're going to do is align yourself directly to the left of this palm tree right here, jump and throw the grenade. You should have your crosshairs right in that little center open patch where there are no leaves, and you should hit it every time. The reason why I continue to show you guys grenade spots for killing someone in the top of the wood building is very simple. It's one of the most trafficked areas on this map, and you can almost always count on someone being in the top of it. This next grenade spot is especially useful when trying to get out of a spawn trap in either demolition or domination. All you're going to want to do is lob a grenade from the center area, this little patch right here, and it's relatively easy to hit. You actually don't need to line your crosshairs up in any sort of really special way, because you sort of have this really big window to aim at in order to actually kill this person. This won't be very effective if the person is using flak jacket, as with any of these, but yeah, it is a pretty good grenade to know. Alright, so this last grenade is especially useful for killing someone off the bat in search and destroy in the center of the tin building, or just in general killing somebody who is possibly, guarding over the B flag or anywhere from the top of the tin building. What you're going to want to do is line your crosshairs up directly to the left of the furthest most wooden post of this thing that's directly in front of me. Then what you're going to want to do is very simply put your crosshairs right in the center of this patch of sky where there is no clouds, and then finally jump through the grenade, and it should land directly in the top of the tin building. And here's a quick view of that same grenade from third person, so you can sort of see the arc of it and how it works. Alright guys, so that's it for my first episode of Grenade Spots for Call of Duty Black Ops. If you enjoyed it and you'd like to see more, please give the video a thumbs up rating. Also be sure to check out both Woody and Wings' videos. They both made good videos for Grenade Spots and Lines of Sight in Wings of Redemption's case. And last but not least, check out the two guys who helped me out with these Grenade Spots, Tmuch and Calfreezy. That's just about it. I'll see you later. Bye.